What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. Yesterday, there were a lot of discounts on these different apps, and both of them end up going 2 for 4 on their various discounts. So Sleeper sent out 4 discounts, only 2 of them hit, and then PrizePicks sends out 4 discounts, only 2 of them hit too. So SGA was one of them that hit. Monkey, we took under right here, and he does end up getting 2, so this was a nice cash for the VIP. And then Mikal Bridges goes over just barely, honestly. He only gets 23, so if he just got one less 2-pointer, he would have not hit. So pretty bad tacos yesterday, not going to lie. But we are set up, I guess, going into tomorrow morning. This was the play of the day on YouTube, so hopefully you guys took it with Mikal Bridges. If you took it with the NHL taco, that unfortunately did not hit, and the Walker Kessler line didn't hit either. So hopefully we can hit this here. And like I said, these different tacos did not hit yesterday for you guys. But a lot of you guys ended up not actually getting this Walker Kessler line in, which was kind of my bad, I guess, because I sent it out at like 6:25. And then by 6:30, the Kessler line was already gone. I guess they took it off the board. Their game didn't start till 8. So I don't know why they took it off the board so early. But honestly, it kind of worked out because the Walker Kessler didn't hit anyway. So I know some of you guys got it in, but I think a lot of you guys ended up texting me and saying that the line was off the board. So Kessler ends up not hitting at 9. So that kind of, it sucks, but it is what it is. And then this NHL guy ends up not hitting either. I will also say these lines here, this Climber line and maybe Tomo, I think this guy bumped down to 5 though. These are definitely takeable lines, so that they're not they're playing tonight or tomorrow morning. So still good plays. I'm probably not going to take them again. And then we are set up going into tonight. So we're set up going to tonight with this game. We have these two teams playing each other. I took the over on this guy and then the under on this guy. Like I said, this Tomio guy, I actually put this out as a Twitter play. I really like this line to go under 5.5. I think it's bumped down to 5 now, so we got great value on it. I think he's averaging like 1.6 kills a game or something through his last 25 games. I don't know. I did the math, and that's just crazy. That's a crazy stat line. So I think he should probably get like 3 or 4 kills, but going under anyway, because his line's 5.5 or it was 5.5. So we are set up. I think this is either a 9x or 8.5x. You guys can see these Counter-Strike guys went way over. And then it would not be a day in March without hitting a 3 out of 4. I mean, another 3 out of 4 right here. This guy had a horrible game. This guy just barely went over, so I think this was kind of a shorter game. But yeah, you guys can see League of Legends goes under together. And yeah, another 3 out of 4. There's been a lot of 3 out of 4s this month. It's actually kind of been a little crazy. I think I showed this one already, this Starry and this little play here, but I will say this Counter-Strike guys went under, and then these League of Legends guys went opposite correlation. So the correlation is either going 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 4. So hopefully we can bring one home tonight with a full 4 out of 4 card. That would be great to see. And then Sleeper yesterday, I want to keep it short because I feel like I'm kind of talking about these plays a lot, but let me make these bigger here. We missed... I don't know what it was. So we missed this entry right here by 1 save. This guy had 17 saves going into the third period. So he needed 4 saves, or no, he needed 5 saves going into the third period, and he ends at 21. Karl Anthony Towns up here has 38 points plus rebounds. He had 32 at the half. He had 32 points plus rebounds at the half, and he ends with 38. That is just extremely unlucky. And you guys can see I cashed Dylan Brooks, but Jimmy Butler, the pick on sale, does not hit. Yeah, so very unfortunate there, right? If we would have took like Dylan Brooks with here, or we would have took Mikal Bridges with like down here, this would have hit. Like any which way that we would have oriented these players other than what I did yesterday, we at least would have went 2 out of 2. Or if Karl Anthony Towns would have did better and got 2 more points, or if Forsberg would have got 1 more save. We did end up hitting this as a protected entry, which it does cash by 0.5, so a little bit of like, I don't know, a little bit of kind of funniness there because this does end up cashing by 0.5. But yeah, Sleeper, a little bit unlucky for sure. I mean, I have faith in Sleeper. Like, Sleeper, over the long term, they send out like 3 to 4 picks on sale a day. And if you guys don't know, in 2024, they actually sent out maybe like 1 or 2 picks on sale a day, maybe even less. And we still made $1,000 on Sleeper really easily over the span of a year. So I'm hoping that we can make it like $2,000 to $3,000 on Sleeper. Again, the max entry is just $10. So everyone should be playing around $5 to $10 on Sleeper entries because they are picks on sale. And yeah, definitely beginning a little bit unlucky on Sleeper recently, but the luck will play out. Like, as you guys know, the luck will always play out. I'm definitely a long-term thinker and a long-term bettor here. All right, so before I get into the plays, I do want to show you guys the graph here. You guys can see that we're up 127 units. Once again, had a little bit of a downturn type day here. We go down 3.8 units, which does kind of suck, but we do have that setup you guys have to remember. And then we also have the Mikal Bridges line that could hit for us, as well as I think there's a couple other entries that maybe are set up for us. So yeah, overall, not a great day yesterday, but you guys can see over 2025, we are still heavily in the green. We're up 127 units. If you guys don't know what a unit is, it's how much you're placing on every bet. So if you're a $10 bettor, you would be up more than $1,200. If you're a $25 bettor, you'd be up more than $3,000. And if you're a $100 bettor, you'd be up more or close to 13 grand, you guys, so far this year. And we're only a month or two and a half months into 2025. I did also want to say I added this right here. So this is showing how many entries we have taken. So we've taken around, I don't know what this is. I think this is like 750 entries, maybe a little bit more entries so far this year. 650 of them have been on PrizePicks. We've gone up 112 units. Sleeper, we've taken 85 entries and we're up 14 units. And then bettor, we've taken only 10 entries and we're up a unit on bettor right there. So you guys can see I majoritively bet on PrizePicks, but about maybe 10% of the slips are on Sleeper, and a lot of those are discounted lines. If anything is kind of like falling behind, it's probably Sleeper. I would probably expect to be up like 30 or 40 units on Sleeper. Like I said, we've been getting a little bit unlucky, but still we're up, right? We're still up 14 units in the course of two and a half months, and that's still really great to see there. So the luck will swing our way, and hopefully we can be up like maybe like 100 units on Sleeper by the end of the year. That's what we were at least last year, because again, 10 times 100 would be $1,000, and we went up $1,000 on Sleeper. Again, the only thing about Sleeper is your max entry is just $10 because a lot of those promos happen. So yeah, I did also, just before I get into the play, I did have a question yesterday, or it's kind of like, there's no way you're profitable, man. Look at your record. Which again, like that's a warranted question. Like I agree. Like, you know, it does kind of like make sense, right? There's no way like your record, or it doesn't really make sense, right? If my record, you guys can see this is over the past 10 months, my record is 742 over 2,000, right? So this is about 3,000 bets. This is over the past 10 months. And you guys can see that I actually lose a lot more than I win. And if you guys are in the VIP, or you guys were to join the VIP, whatever it is, you guys would actually, on your PrizePicks account, you would see a lot more losses come in than wins, right? And that's natural with PrizePicks, because these entries, you got to play at least like 3x entries or 10x entries, whatever it is. But just to put things into perspective, if you play a 10x entry, which a lot of times we do, and you hit one of those 10x entries, that's going to pay for 9 additional losses, okay? So if you hit a 10x entry, and let's just say you have 7 losses come before it, you're going to get a 10x, one unit is going to go to the actual slip, you're going to go up 9 units, and then 7 of those entries are going to be paid for, so you're actually going to go up 2 units, even though you have 7 losses and just 1 win. Hopefully that makes sense, but again, it's natural with PrizePicks, especially because it's all parlays, to lose more than you win record-wise. So that's why it's important to track your bets, because it's more of a psychological game. It's more of an emotional game. You got to be ready to see losses come in, because there's honestly like almost no way on PrizePicks, if you're betting on PrizePicks this much, to see more wins than losses, right? It's not the traditional sports books where you're taking money lines, you're taking spreads, and you're going to see, you know, these minus 400 favorites that you can bet on win, you know, 80% of the time, right? The math is the math. It plays out, right? And I can talk about theoretical stuff. I can talk about theory and how like theoretically you're going to lose more than you win. But right here is just the cold hard facts, right? This is over close to 3,000 bets, and we are in the green very, very heavily, right? 600 units in the green. And this is over, close to 3,000 bets, like I said. So I can talk about the theoretical, aspect of things and how things might play out, but you guys can see over the history of this channel, we have been profitable every single month. And the beauty of this channel really that I found is that if you guys wanted to ever go back to last September, if you guys wanted to go back to last November, this January, whatever it is, all of those videos are on my YouTube channel. So you guys can see I'm showing this graph. This graph is going to be less than it is here. And, this little downturn was end of January. So if you guys ever want to see me kind of at a low point, you guys can go into the end of January, maybe like January 25th or 26th. And, I'm really kind of not struggling, but I'm definitely like, you know what, like it's been tough, you guys. And then we just crushed crush it with an absolutely crazy February, as you guys can see here. And you guys can also see that through some of my videos. So that's cool too. I don't know if any of you guys would be interested in doing that, but you guys can always go back, watch my videos, and a lot of these plays will be, or a lot of these graphs and stuff that I show will be in different kind of stages of their lifespan. So I think that's really cool. It's cool to kind of see the history of how things have evolved. So let's get into the plays. I know I've been talking a lot, you guys. I just feel like maybe these educational points are pretty valuable to you guys, and it feels like you guys liked me kind of explaining those League of Legends picks yesterday. So I'm going to try to do that a little bit more, kind of the theory of my picks and kind of how I think, and how to stop betting with emotion and start to actually be a profitable bettor. So let's get into MLB plays. First MLB play of the season. I actually really love the MLB. I've kind of gotten sick of the NBA and of college basketball. I just it's like at this point it's not that fun to me to like have someone have 32 points at half, and you're like, in your mind it's really hard to not chalk that up as a win. You're like, look, he has 32 points at half, there's no way he doesn't get 40 points plus rebounds, and he ends up going under, right, like Karl Anthony Towns did. So it's really hard just on the NBA to just like have to stomach those losses, to be honest. And I really like the MLB a lot better because you can actually find some great correlation in the MLB. Here's a perfect example of that. So we're actually getting a 4x from this because we do have a demon play right here over strikeouts on Lane Thomas. Okay, so let me explain the correlation. This is great correlation right here. We have Cole Ragans, so the pitcher of Kansas City, to go over pitching strikeouts. So if he gets 6, 7, maybe even 8 pitching strikeouts, he is going to have a lot of strikeouts in this game. This is just a great individual line as well. I think he probably gets 6 or 7. And then we're taking Lane Thomas, a guy that he's playing on Cleveland, on the Cleveland Guardians, to go over 1.5 hitter strikeouts. So we have the pitcher of one team playing a guy who is the hitter of the other team to go over hitter strikeouts. So the more strikeouts that this guy throws, the more likely that the hitter is going to get more struck out, right? So if this guy gets 7 or 8 strikeouts, some of those strikeouts are probably going to come from Lane Thomas, right? Let's just say he throws maybe 1 strikeout to Lane Thomas, and then Lane Thomas later in the game gets another strikeout. Another way to think about this, Lane Thomas, if he gets struck out anytime in the first, let's just say 6 innings, that strikeout is going to come from Cole Ragans. So it's going to be +1 strikeout here and +1 hitter strikeout here, right? So very correlated together. Again, we're getting great value here. And again, you want to find things on PrizePicks that pair up together, so that make sense together and pair up together. And I talked about kind of the UFL yesterday. I'm waiting for the UFL lines very closely. There should be a UFL game on Friday, so I don't know why the lines aren't out yet. Hopefully the lines come out either tonight or tomorrow. And this MLB season kicking off tomorrow is just another tool in our arsenal, right? It's another tool in our arsenal. If I find really good pitcher strikeout lines or hitter strikeout lines, I can throw that in with a Counter-Strike play, with a Valorant play, with a League of Legends play. So now we have already opened up ourselves to potentially 2 more sports coming up in the next week. So I'm really excited about that. Again, lock this in. This is a great correlated entry right here as a 2-man. All right, so if you guys want my VIP, you guys can actually get it for 2 months free. I do have one more play for you guys in today's video, but if you guys want to get 9 to 10 correlated plays every single day, again, we are very profitable on this channel. We're up 130-ish units in 2025 so far, and last year, it's not even been a year, but we went up like 550 to 600 units on the VIP. Absolutely crushing college football, NFL, eSports, and using correlation along the way and having a blast along the way as well. All you guys have to do is sign up for the app Wanna Parlay. This is an app I partner with. I truly believe in them. And just text me the word Wanna to my number on the screen right here, and I will get you guys into Wanna Parlay for free. Actually, it'll be a $10 deposit and a $10 entry, but you will get your money matched, okay? So it'll pretty much be free because you're getting your money doubled by Wanna Parlay. And then once you do that, you will get 2 months free of the VIP with just sending me a screenshot of proof of doing that. So if you're interested in doing that, as well as your state is in the yellow right here, then just text me the word Wanna, and I'll get you guys set up with that and get you guys set up for 2 free months of the VIP. This is normally like a $400 to $500 value to get in my VIP. My VIP is normally $250 a month, okay? So getting 2 free months is huge. And what I want you guys to do with this 2 free months is build your bankroll up. Maybe if you're, start with $5 bets and then build it up to $10, $15 bets in this time frame right here. That is my goal for you guys. And I truly believe, I really don't think you can become like a millionaire sports betting. I know there's people out there that will say that. I don't think you can become a millionaire out there sports betting, but I do truly believe you can make $2,000 to $10,000 a month sports betting, and that is a really, really nice side hustle income. You can pay for a car, you can pay your rent, whatever it is with sports betting just like this, and it's so easy because all you guys have to do is tail your sports bets or tail my sports bets straight from your phone. If you guys don't know, the VIP is set up where it sends out the plays right to your phone, and then once you get that available, you can just tail the play straight from your phone. It takes maybe 5 to 10 seconds each play I send out. All right, second play of the day is going to be with this Cooper Flag discount. So hopefully you guys did not use this yet. I think this is happening Friday morning, something like that. So Cooper Flag, 1 point. How easy can you get it? It's going to be a guaranteed play. So everyone lock this in. And then a play that I really, really like right here is Rookie plus Gala at 7 kills. Last time we bet on Gala, he got 8 kills alone. So that's not even with Rookie added on. So Gala, really great player. If they end up winning this game, he's probably going to get 6 or 7 kills. Rookie might also add on maybe 2 or 3 kills on this line too. I think 7 is way too low. Again, make sure it is IG versus JDG. Let me hop into PrizePicks and show you guys what I'm doing, why I'm locking this in. Rookie plus Gala. Okay, it bumped to 7.5. So it did bump to 7.5 live. This is before I even sent it out to my VIP, you guys. So, sometimes these bump before because I just know how to find really good lines. I still like it at 7.5. So I'm making a call right now. I was going to tell you guys if it bumps to 7.5 because I was worried if it did. I still like it at 7.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to retake it, and I'm just going to have it at 7.5 as my new play, okay? So Rookie plus Gala, 7.5. If you guys don't know, I'm very heavily limited on this account, so that's why I play $1 entries. I used to play like $60+ entries. Let me just show you guys this line real quick once again. Just type in Gala or Rookie, and it's going to be this one at 7.5. So you shouldn't be able to miss it. These other ones are at 10. The one at 7.5 is going to be the one that you guys want to take. If you guys want to see me get limited live, I'll show you that real quick. Let me just choose random plays. I'm just like closing my eyes and taking these plays. I don't like these plays necessarily, but let me try to put $10 on this. Yeah, you guys can see minimum lineup amount for one of your sports is $5 right now. So I think I can play maybe like 3 entries or something a day, and after that they fully limit me. So that happened maybe like 2 weeks ago. If you're a winning sports bettor, they play nasty with you, and they don't let you win. So that really sucks about PrizePicks, but gonna keep giving you guys PrizePicks plays just because you can find great plays, correlation, and those of you who are not limited can make thousands of dollars doing what I do with correlation. So again, this is going to be the play of the day. Let me go ahead and lock in Cooper Flag too. So this is going to be the play for you guys. This is happening again Friday morning, I believe, and this is going to be the play that I'm locking in with Flag. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to sign up for the VIP or want to get 2 free months for the VIP, text me the word WANNA right here to my number. I will respond to you within 5 to 10 minutes, and you'll get into the VIP within 5 to 10 minutes as well for 2 free months and tail all my picks. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.